Welcome everyone for another race on the channel. This time we are going to talk about one moment that happened in the previous race of the GTL event here. Because during the race, Sticky went into the pit lane. Now there was no real reason for that on paper, but I just wanted to know why did Sticky go into the pit.
In the meantime, Reaper has done his personal best of 111. And Sticky goes into the pits. I'm not sure about the reason behind that. I was told that there won't be mandatory pit stops, so this might be a problem with the car. Or he has miscalculated something about it. Either way, he is in the pits now. And that was quite a long stop. I doubt the tires would be a problem here. So it might be fuel. Sticky, why did you have to pit?
Me? I wanted a coffee.
There we go. Figured out the trick, everyone. Let's have a proper start here. Lights are going out. Yellow flag is only available for the first 5 laps. Let's see if we will need it. Already a 3 wide start. That Datsun didn't get a good lap. Not lap. Good start. Gets a little push from the Alpine on the outside. Alpha goes for the lead. Sticky second. The Datsun, the RX3 and the Alpine are going for the same place, which is second place. They are going 3 wide in almost every occasion. But now the Alpine and the Alpha collides in the first place! Huge collision! Viper is back into the pits. And that is a disconnect from what I found on Discord. Wow! Osley! Chris Osley is back into the lead. Gone up to 6th place, fighting with Leader Force. Swooper fighting with Tobias at the back. These reverse grids are always have something in store for us. We have a 4-byte battle, a 2x2 formation for P6 down to P8. And only 5 tenths between Osley and SMC in front. Longy and Speed races are going side by side, but I'm going to focus on SMC here a bit. He didn't have a chance in the first race. Now all of a sudden has a whole lot more chances. Oh, but there's another collision in the mid-pack. Little for Swooper are gaining places from this. Sticky jumps down to 7th. Longy up into P8. And just in the middle behind them, Speed Racer and Swooper are going side by side into the final corner. And that is a pretty slow exit there. That's gonna be enough. Oh, Little Force dropped down. Speed Racer also dropped down. There are so many cars switching places. Oh my god. Swooper and Reaper are switching places. Longy and Sticky are switching places. Longy up into pick 6. And we have Stoom in the pits. Might be damage on the car or something. Swooper up into P9. And just in front we have 4 cars battling for P5. Huggy is holding P5, Longy behind in the Porsche, a Little Force and Sticky went side by side behind them. Man, what a race start we had. Tom is already 1 lap down. That might be a retirement. Something bad happened to that car. Then again, I might be reading too much into that. A 2x2 fight goes on for P5. And Longy, from the looks of it, yes, it drops down to P6. Not Longy, sorry. Huggy drops down. Now on the outside goes the BMW of Lito. Goes past by Huggy. In the meantime, SMC dropped down pace-wise. About 1.7 seconds off pace. Not off pace, but off from Osley. Sticky is the next car to go side by side with Huggy. Osley sets a fast lap for the race, a 109.2. Sticky couldn't get by Huggy. He drove the door, closed it, and shut it. And now Sticky suffers because of it. He's down into P9 and now possibly drops another place as Axel Reaper goes by, and so does Speed Racer. On board with Sticky. Let's see if he can make a play. Say no, he goes a bit wide, not wide, slides a bit there to the inside. Man, what a action-packed reverse grid start. Oh, and speaking of action-packed, the only solo escort in the race goes wide after the final corner. Thankfully, car is saved, everyone is in one place, no one was hurt. But Speed Racer does drop down to P9. And Sticky currently in P11. What a sad story for Sticky here. Huggy is doing modestly well in this situation, staying in P7. And if anything, it doesn't have to worry much about making this car wide. Just bring it wide, just bring it sideways. It's gonna be wide enough for the entire track. But that sound is majestic. It goes a bit wide in the final corner. So we might possibly see, no, the BMW cannot get side by side. Hung is defending on the inside. Quite slow in the corners, but that is not gonna be a problem if we can keep it on the track. Swooper cannot get past Huggy yet, but this might be the opportunity as Huggy goes a bit wide on the middle and on the exit. From the looks of it, Swooper tries to go and do a switch around with Huggy, expecting him to slide to the outside, and then he can get to the inside, and that's possibly what's happening here. Hagi drops down into P8. He could not get that place secured, but from the looks of it, he might just be. What a turn of events! That Mercedes struggles in almost every part of the circuit, but on the straights he can pull away. And Hagi, with that strategy in mind, still holds on to P7. Oh, Speed Racer in the background is going side by side with Reaper. In reality, I just forgot that Little Force was the one who was fighting with Hagi. He had one opportunity, but he could not get it done. Thankfully, all of the cars are still circuit. From the looks of it, I have some technical issues here, maybe? Not sure, server problem, not sure, something. I have no idea. But from the looks of it, this is quite a tasty race so far. Gun currently sets the fastest lap of 109, almost flat 109. Hagi goes wide. He's in the gravel. All of the effort now goes wasted as it drops down to P11. Good effort there, Hagi. Unfortunately, not everything lasts forever. So now the two BMWs are currently P6 and 7, but SMC now has some company at the front. It's been 10 minutes and the Porsches are catching the only RX-3 in the top 5. Almost say top 10, but Tuki is currently P10 because of Hagi's mistake. Gun has the fastest lap of the race. Steven is quick as well. What can SMC do in this situation? Longy isn't far enough either. Oh, the number 6 of Gun almost bumps into SMC. On board with Steven. Gun is looking for the inside but cannot get it done. Backs out of it. Good move there because this way he will have the speed. He has a look on the inside once again. Will he back out of it? No, he stays on the inside, and now SMC has to defend on the inside, which will slow all three of the cars here. SMC has to be really careful here. So does Gun. Sounds weird, doesn't it? But anyway, Steven now just has to grab some popcorn because there is a possibility of a volcano going off here at any moment. And there goes one on the inside. A move on the inside. SMC on the outside. Gun on the inside. The two of them side by side, giving enough room for each other. But SMC breaks later. Can he hold on to P2? He goes wide on the corner, and this opens up the door for Steven to go side by side with Gun. SMC halfway into the inside block. Okay. So in the middle of the corner, line-wise, was someone closing the door, but was still on a good line to hold up, gun behind, while Steven was on the outside. Another attempt from Gun, from the looks of it. Let's see. SMC is sliding with the car. They are once again going side by side with each. Keep in mind SMC can brake later. In front of them is Stum or Stum. The two of them are still going side by side through the final corner on the main straight. SMC is ahead. Let's see who gets a better line into the first corner. SMC on the outside, Gun on the inside. Gun is sliding a bit. This might be it. This might be it. Oh, good braking for all of them. This is tasty, everyone. Steven goes a bit off circuit there, but he's still very much in the race, very much in this fight. Stum might be a helping hand here. He lets them by, but he's not staying that far off from them. He very much wants some slipstream from that. And look at that, there's Longer behind. Gun and SMC going side by side once again. From the looks of it, Gun is ahead. And he is ahead. SMC is back into P3. Now he has another Porsche to battle with. Who wastes no time, already has a look on the outside. In the background, in the first corner, we have the two BMWs going side by side. Oh, Liter Force had a moment there, two wheels in the air. And Swooper is in P6. Meanwhile, the leaders already left, Tobias as well. Let's see if Steven can get that P3. The SMC blocks the inside there. On board with Steven. We still have 30 minutes left from this race. And the final place on the podium is still unanswered. We might have another Porsche podium. But there is a slight chance that a Mazda will be the one to claim P3. Gun is going wide in the first corner. What happened there? SMC cannot get advantage of the situation, but from the looks of it, it very much looks like that the Gummy might be struggling with the car. SMZ has a lot of pressure on his shoulders now. One Porsche ahead, one Porsche behind. Actually, two Porsches behind. How do you take advantage or get close enough for the one in front? Why not letting the other one pass you? Oh, that's close! Oh, that was close. On the braking zone of the final corner, Steven almost bangs into SMC. How did those two cars not touch? I have no idea. Or if they did, that is awesome to see both of them still in the race. These two are maximizing every corner right now. From the looks of it, Steven maximizes the track limits as well, and that might be all what Longy needs. You go once off circuit a bit, and once you go back on it, you're already in a fight. Longy goes side by side with Steven on the downhill. Let's see who comes out in front. Will it be the 50 or the 3? Oh, they bump a bit. There was contact between the two of them, but both of them are still in the race, still in the fight. But now Longy is in P4. This is exactly what SMC needs. Now he can just focus on getting close enough for Gunn to overtake him. The gap is about 2 seconds between SMC and Gunn. And now with the other two Porsches fighting, SMC has more chances. In the meantime, we can see that Sticky goes into the pits once again. You're drinking too much coffee, mate. In the meantime, Osley is still in the lead. He has done an amazing job since the start of the race. 9 minutes left. Will he be able to keep this pace and position? That is the question. Gunn is about 5 seconds behind. 5.2, 5.4. Matter of perspective. But the fight for P3 is still unfinished. Now we have Longy having a look on the inside. Meanwhile, SMC has trouble with the car. That was a bit of a sideways. Manages to keep the car on circuit, but he loses pace with that. On board with Longy. Oh, SMC takes an interesting line there from the outside to the inside. Gunn, in the meantime, does the fastest lap of the race of 1:08.9. SMC, from the looks of it, cannot get close enough. Cannot gain on Gunn. By SMC and Longy are looking at each other. Oh, that was a weird exit. It's almost like Longy made a mistake somewhere. He was so close to the Mazda, and all of a sudden he drops. That was very odd. Let's see if Longi can take a place here. Goes for the inside. That's where he overtook Steven. But he cannot do the same move here now. He forces SMC for a wider line, but he cannot overtake him. This means that Steven can get close enough to go for a move, not in this lap, but in the next one, and to waste no time. The two Porsches once again side by side for fourth place. Longi on the inside, Steven on the outside. Meanwhile, Steven did the fastest lap of the race, but Longi might be able to take third place now. SMC on the inside, Longi on the outside. They are going side by side. This is for the final place of the podium. SMC might be in trouble here. This is once again a three-way fight for the final place of the podium. From the looks of it, SMC is ahead, but he does have a sliding moment there, and that is going to be enough for the two Porsches to go not just side by side, but possibly by him as well. This is tasty. Longi ahead, Steven ahead. SMC jumps down to P5. The two Porsches are going side by side for the final place of the podium. Which one of them will have it? Longi on the outside, Steven on the inside, and Steven takes third place. We had an off track there somewhere with Sticky. He's having some bad luck this time around. I would have to guess that SMC wasn't able to hold up the pace, and the tires just simply gave up at this point. He had trouble in this in the corner multiple times. And when you fight against the Porsches, you are not allowed really to take mistakes. Each mistake costs time, and when you're fighting the Porsches, the last thing you want is to lose time. In the meantime, speaking of time, Steven already does another fastest lap of the race. So really, this just shows you how much pressure SMC had. In the meanwhile, behind them, we still have these two BMW for P6 and 7, and they are pretty close to each other, and Speed Racer does his fastest lap of the race just behind them. This might also be a battle to look out for, seeing how we only have 2 minutes left. I wouldn't be surprised to see Speed Racer going for a move. Steven does another fastest lap of 1:08.654. What is it, like 3 times in a row that he does the fastest lap of the race? This just shows you how much he had to sacrifice from the pace in order to stay behind the cars and not make any contact that would cost anyone's race. Speed Racer is following the 2 BMWs, both of them going a bit sideways in the first corner. They're pretty much half a second from each other. And this might be the place for Speed Racer to take advantage of. That's close enough to the BMW. Can he make a move there? Thinks about it. Stays on the inside. The BMW stays on the outside. Will they go side by side? There's the question. And from the looks of it, the answer for the time being is no. But saying time being means not much, because we have about 20 seconds left from the clock. Leader has 2 laps to complete, so okay, we have a +1 lap in effect, which means that once Chris Osley goes by the line, we start the final lap of the race. A lonely Sticky goes off circuit. Not to let others by, but him because of a mistake. And just around him comes P6 and 7. Didn't hold up anyone, thankfully. Oh, just looking around, I almost thought... Oh, is that the leader? Yes, the leader goes off circuit! He has trouble with the left cars. And that is what gun needed. But I'm not sure if that's gonna be enough to get close enough for Osley. Oh, Stoom is not... I'm not sure what he's doing there by going that defensive, but look at this! This is all we had to have for a close finish. Osley secures P1, not by much. If he would have spent just 1 more second of circuit, Gunn would be the leader of the race and the winner of the race. Gunn finishes second, Steve on turn, Longy fourth, SMC fifth. Behind him are the rest of the grid, just now going in. Super Lethal Force and Speed Racer goes in for 6th, 7th and 8th. Excite Reaper for 9th. And Huggies finishes top 10. This might have to be the most action-packed first lap I've seen from you guys.
I just played follow the RX3 through the gaps.
Yeah, I got a good run that first lap.
I'd follow the RX3 for quite a while. It was quite entertaining.
My tyres must have been heating up. They were getting a bit slippier and slippier every lap.